This is Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning tutorial 1. Here we are going to teach you Python basics. So Python knowledge is required to learn artificial intelligence and machine learning. You can use other technologies like R, C++ or Java to learn artificial intelligence. But here we are using Python as a language. So Python has vast amount of libraries and techniques we can use to develop artificial intelligence. Who are all well versed with Python can skip this couple of videos and start with the statistics video. Also, we will teach you the NumPy, Pandas, and all those libraries. So who are not familiar with those libraries can start listening from Python, NumPy, and Pandas video. So initially we will begin with Python basics. So basic things like Python has a print statement. So print statement is like printing some string or whatever you want to display on the screen. You can write print hello and execute this. This is actually like a Jupyter notebook. This is a Google collaborator. You don't need to install anything on your machine. You can directly come and run on run your Python script in the Google Collab. You can open it in the My Drive and create an IPyNB extension file, and you can open it in your Google Drive using Google Collaborator. Then you will get access to this view. You can click Shift Enter to execute the cell. So okay, here I have created print hello. This is a basic print command for printing a string. It's taking some time. My network is little low. It is saying it is connected. Yes, hello is printed. You can. There are different types of different data types available in Python. We will just go through the basic data types. Basic data types are integer, string, boolean. For example, price is equal to 100. This is a basic integer data types. You can do shift enter to execute particular cell. This is integer type, and then bool. You have boolean also. Boolean, if it is a true or false, then type will be boolean. This is a bool type. String also is there. String, you can start with a single quote. These are all basic things in Python. You can skip this video if you are good in Python. I'm just showing this for who are all not familiar with Python. You can do concatenating strings and adding and dividing, all those things you can do. I'm not explaining all these things in this video. You can go through any tutorial for basic W3 schools or any other basics tutorial which will teach you the Python basics. If you try to concatenate a string and a integer, it will create a boolean error or a type error. You cannot concatenate like that. Basic things, I am not going deeply into basic things. Different data structures, I can say. There are list also is there. List, you can create list like for example, list is multiple values. You can create list like this. You can access values in a list using access using index. List 0 will give you the zeroth index, that is list 0 is 1 here, that is listed here. You can slice the list. If you want to slice all the element after zeroth element, you can slice it like this. If you slice from first element, you will get only 2 and 3, that means from first onwards everything. If you take the pass it as -1, you will get only the last element that is coming from the backward. These are all different list operations. Apart from list, you have dictionary also. I'm just checking what are all the different things you need to learn. You can go through this video, and also you can go through other Python basics tutorial, because these Python basics and all I am not going deeply, because these are all very easy topics. Everybody will be able to learn it very easily. That is why I am not going deeply in this Python basics tutorial. This will take only 10 minutes video, and there are tuples, dictionary, conditional statements, right? This if and else condition will come. Then if elif is there, multiple if else condition we can loop it together, and then looping statement for each is there, and range. In Python, using range only, you will have all the looping index. That is a iterator statement for Python. Then while loop is there. List comprehension is there. List comprehension is like you can create a list in one liner. Instead of writing multiple lines in one line, you can create list, that is list comprehension. And then function in Python, you have to go through what are all the functions in Python, how function is defined. And then arguments and keyword arguments is there. You have to go through that also. These are all basics of Python. Next we will learn NumPy and pandas. Arg, star args and double star KW args, you have to look into how they works. And dictionaries are like, if you declare a dictionary, it is like a key value pairs, like like JSON in JavaScript. This is like JSON is available converted into dictionary in Python. If you have a dictionary like this, and you can access dict of key, that will give you the value of key in this dictionary. You are getting value, this is the value, this one, and you are accessing using this key. And if you want to access dict key 1 of 0, if you access 0, and you will get this only 2, because this key and the 0th index of this value. This is how you can access dictionary. And NumPy and pandas we will teach you in another lesson. You can work around all these things in a different way, how you can concatenate and print string, integer, dictionary values and everything, that you can go through. If you are not comfortable with this video alone, you can go through basic tutorial in other websites like W3 schools and all. After you are comfortable with Python, we will begin with how we can implement statistics and other things in using Python. and we can continue developing artificial intelligence and machine learning. That's all from this video.